extremely important for the survival in the ghetto were the hospitals. Two of them were located on the street behind me. So let's go have a closer look. That pink building was occupied by the General Diseases Hospital. And in this yellow one, next door, there was a small hospital for chronicle diseases with just about 50 beds. It was opened by Dr. Julian Alexandrowicz. That's him. Born and raised in Krakow, he obtained his medical degree from the Krakow University. In August 1939, he was drafted into the Polish army. When the army was defeated, he returned to Krakow. Together with other 15,000 of Krakow Jews, he moved into the ghetto and established here this small hospital for chronicle diseases. But during the early deportations, up to 500 Jews were hiding there. During the ghetto's liquidation, he managed to escape together with his family through a sewage tunnel. This episode was later featured by Steven Spielberg in his film. Only in the film, it's Holdek, another person, escaping the Krakow Ghetto that way. Julian Alexandrowicz was transferred to the units of the Home Army by the Polish resistance. Over there, he established the medical system and got nicknamed Dr. Tough. He survived the war. After the war, he opened the first outpatient clinic for the Jewish returnees. He lived in Krakow until the end of his life. Dr. Wilhelm Armour was another Krakow Jew and a doctor who had to move to the ghetto together with his family. During the last stage of the ghetto's existence, in order to postpone the deportation of his family out of the ghetto and to the Plaszow camp, he agreed to work as a surgeon for the Jewish Order Police, which occupied this building. According to those who survived the war, he disgraced neither himself nor his profession, although he was very ashamed to wear the uniform and the armband which identified him as a member of the Jewish Order Police. He helped forge the medical documents, and during the Krakow's liquidation, thanks to him, Torah scrolls were hidden in the pharmacy. That's the pharmacy where the Torah scrolls were hidden. The owner of the pharmacy was Tadeusz Pankiewicz, a Polish Christian. He inherited the pharmacy from his father. In 1980s, he was recognized a righteous among the nations. Once he was arrested by the Gestapo, and the woman, thanks to whom, according to the records, he was released, was a Jewish doctor by the name Katia Blau. That's her. Dr. Alexander Biberstein moved into a flat in this building, which became available for him thanks to his colleague and friend, a Polish Christian who also was a doctor. The friend had to move out when this neighborhood became included into the Krakow Ghetto. So Alexander Biberstein moved in, being a Krakow Jew. He was another doctor, and he established here the isolation hospital. It occupied the building which originally belonged to a local religious school. That's how the building looked during the Second World War. So when the Nazis turned this part of the city into the Krakow Ghetto, the isolation hospital ended up being in the ghetto. And it became one of the few hiding places for the Jews who were trying to escape deportations. There are many fascinating yet quite sobering stories connected with the Krakow ghetto's residents, the stories of the Jewish doctors, the stories of the ordinary residents, the stories of the resistance. We would be honored to share them with you on our tours.